Due to coronavirus and quarantine, wildlife has been improving. The wild has seen less human activity for at least 6 months, and many viral videos of the wildlife improving have surfaced. But although it's improving, this doesn't mean that the wildlife is in best condition. Since 1970, 60% of vertebrate animals in the world have been wiped out, and more than 14,000 animals were listed as endangered animals or threatened in 2019. Therefore, here is our question. Why did all these horrible things happen? The most of the aforementioned things are well known, and there are a lot of movements to stop these. However, there is one factor of damaging wildlife which the people really haven't recognized. Due to COVID-19, the world has stopped all its recreations like camping, scuba diving, etc., and the tourism which we usually do. It might seem this is far from damaging wildlife and it affects smaller than those, but to be frank, it damages the wildlife much as they do. So far, humans have done many things to wildlife that include deforestation to widen areas for hotels and businesses, pollution from all the transportation used to move from place to place, trash that have been carelessly thrown, the global warming, and many other things are caused by human recreation. Tourism causes deforestation. To attract people to certain tourist destinations, there must be a lot of constructions to provide convenient circumstances to look, facilities, etc. So they have to cut down multitude of trees to provide enough space for all those things. And it causes littering. Some of the tourists throw the trash anywhere due to the lack of waste disposal, laziness, etc. Recreation causes littering. In recreational activities like climbing, the people bring lots of food and the other things to enjoy the recreations more, and some of them just throw the trash to the environment due to the laziness, etc. And it causes deforestation. To make the people available to do recreations, there should be provisions such as road, etc., which needs a lot of space. To provide enough space, it's essential to cut down the massive amount of trees. In addition, it's killing the animals. The recreation such as hunting literally kill the animals by gunshot. Even though the animals might not be killed, the possibility of those to survive is extremely low. The effect of the causes. Littering can cause several pollution. It can cause water pollution if they throw the trash into water. And this will decrease the oxygen rate of the water and cause diseases which eventually lead the wildlife into death or suffering and pain. It causes air pollution if the people burn the trash which emits CO2 and etc. Since thrown trashes are massive amounts and unclassified, there is a limit to classify into recycles and etc. in the workforce. The air pollution can cause the diseases, changing the habitat condition and etc. Littering also can cause animals' deaths. Some animals could be confused with the trash as their prey and choke or cause fatal stomach diseases. Also, some sharp trash can hurt or kill the animals. And deforestation can cause the decrease of the wildlife since they've lost their habitat. Even if they move to another area, they could not adapt to it or might affect the wildlife originally living there. Also, this can cause natural disasters like landslide or flooding, which causes huge damage economically and kills the massive population of humans and the wildlife. And the killing of the animals can cause the breaking of food chains, since the people only think the specific animals are valuable enough to hunt, such as lions and etc. Cultural perspectives on this issue. For this project, we have created a survey about this matter. We asked over 100 people for their past experiences with tourism and recreations and their opinions on them. We've divided them into 3 major groups based on their nationality: Southeast Asia, East Asia, and North America. Cultural perspectives on this issue. Southeast Asia. Almost about 90% of the people answered that their country's environment got worse compared to when they were younger. The most common activities done was cycling, hiking, snorkeling, and adventure camping. The respondents have experienced recreational activities such as cycling and hiking, but about 80% of people answered that they've never caused the environment negatively. East Asia. About 90% of people answered that their country's environment got worse compared to when they were younger. About 60% of people answered that they do not do recreational activities in common. The most common activities done was climbing, skiing, hiking, off-road vehicle, etc. About 60% of the respondents answered that they have never caused negative impacts to the environment. The people negatively affected the environment by boating trips, snorkeling, night safari, hiking, etc. North America. From the 14 North American people, 13 of them saw that the environment was getting worse. And hiking is the most common sport or recreation done by people from USA or Canada. Others include walking or sightseeing and snorkeling. And 8 people have said that they do not harm the environment through recreations, or they are hoping that they've not. The other 6 are split from 3, realizing that they've done some damage, like from feeding animals or stepping where they are not supposed to step. And the other 3 realizing that they are responsible for second-hand damage, like buying or paying businesses that have damaged wildlife or area or for product. Things we can do or course of action: harsher punishments or strict laws, donate or support to the organization related to the wildlife, and throw the trash to the waste disposal. Thank you for watching, and we hope that this video has raised awareness on this issue. For further project, please fill out the survey in the description so we can improve for future videos. Thank you again, and we hope to see the difference made.